It's one of the most painfully honest ballads ever written. It's a soft rock classic that wore its heart on its sleeve and made the whole world listen. And it came from real heartbreak.
Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much.
A 19-year-old Dan Hill, a woman who didn't quite want the same kind of relationship that he did, and in that desperate moment, when he sat her down and sang her this song. This is the story of Sometimes When We Touch, a global hit, a personal confession, and one of the most vulnerable moments ever recorded in pop music. Unrequited love has inspired some of the great music of all time. And it's something I think that everyone can relate to in one way or another. Dan Hill was a sensitive, poetry-writing teenager and growing up in Toronto. And at 19, he fell in love with an older woman. She was a little bit more sophisticated, a little more independent, and a lot more emotionally unavailable. She liked him, but she didn't love him, not the way he wanted her to. And when she turned him down, he did what any heartbroken artist might do. He sat down at the piano and started writing. Some of the lyrics are, "You ask me if I love you, and I choke on my reply."
You ask me if I love you, and I choke on my reply.
He poured out every confused, overwhelming emotion. His need, his fear, his longing, and all of his honesty. And here's the part that a lot of people don't know. He didn't keep this to himself. He actually invited the woman over, sat her down. He sat down at the piano and played this song for her. Every trembling lyric, every emotional high note. And when the last line faded, she looked at him and she still said no. She didn't want to hurt him, according to Dan, but she also didn't feel the same way. So the song hadn't changed her heart, but it was about to change his life. Hill had the raw emotion in the song, but he kind of knew that the chorus needed more weight, more resonance. So he reached out to legendary songwriter Barry Mann. And Barry helped him reshape the hook into something unforgettable. I want to hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I mean, that's heavy stuff. And together, they created one of the most intensely emotional songs of the entire decade.
I want to hold you till I die, till we both break down.
Sometimes When We Touch was released in 1977, and it went to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US and went to number 1 in Canada, Australia, and several other countries. The album went gold, the single sold over 1 million copies, and Dan Hill, who once struggled to get gigs at coffee houses, was now a global phenomenon. But being that vulnerable on that big of a stage may have come with a cost. Dan Hill started to get kind of typecast a little bit as the sensitive guy. Follow-up singles didn't really match the success, although he did have another top 10 hit with Can We Try? It's a duet with Vonda Shepard.
Can we try just a little bit harder? Can we give just a little?
Behind the scenes, though, he built a powerful career, writing hits for Celine Dion and George Benson and many others. But as for the woman, well, in interviews, Dan Hill has said that they remained friends for years after. I guess Dan was friend-zoned. She always appreciated the song, but it never changed her mind. The song itself took on a life of its own. It's been covered by everyone from Tina Turner to Rod Stewart to Manny Pacquiao. Yes, the boxer Manny Pacquiao, which is especially funny because there's a line in the song that talks about being a prize fighter.
I'm just another writer, still trapped within my truth. A hesitant prize fighter, still trapped within my youth. And sometimes when we touch.
The songs appeared in comedies and dramas and karaoke disasters and internet memes even. Sometimes it's treated as a punchline because it's really, really soft and maybe a little bit too sincere. Do you know what? I think that's exactly what made this song special. It wasn't pretending to be honest. It was real. Sometimes When We Touch is a time capsule of pure emotion. It was a moment when one young man said, everything he felt and didn't hold anything back. You got to give him credit for that. Now, if soft 70s one-hit wonders are your thing, check out the video below. There's a link on the screen for a video about a song called Don't Give Up on Us by David Soul, another 70s soft rock classic. So if you're into that, check out that other video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
And who am I to judge you?